see me. I think y'all don't see me right now. Let's get my body, whatever you body. Yeah, body. But it's getting body. Let's get my body. You don't wear like tights and sweatpants. Are you ready? Are you ready? Not on my mind. I'm something to watch Sunday. You're not on my timeline. Oh my god, hi guys, CocoaButterHoney here. Welcome back to my channel. The more that I let myself express myself when I come back on here, the more I like it. Are y'all liking this fling that's going on? It's giving high fashion. If I see one of the girls with this hairstyle on the runway, know that it's from me. From me first. Bright. I look here to stay. I look beautiful. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, understand the only way that you can be approved into my company is once you subscribe. And if you don't subscribe, then you're just a watcher, a stalker. And guess what? You're not gonna keep it moving, you're gonna stay. Because oh my god. I had a video prepared for you guys yesterday, of course. I feel like I don't want to come with excuses, but I do want to come with solutions. I was writing in my notes and it was getting dark, it was getting deep, and I was like, oh my gosh, why am I saying these things? Why am I saying these things? And then I thought about discussing them, but I'm going to show you right here on the screen. It's very heartbreaking how I felt in that moment when I was typing those things down. Like, I just felt as though, like, why? Like, why? And also, I don't want to be negative. I don't want to set people back. You know when you have to set people back in time and it's like, we're trying to move on. We're trying to move forward. Why are you setting us back? I don't want to set us back in time. I want us to, like, be in the present. I also want to be in the present. Okay, I feel like I want to change my top though, but I'm liking it, right? I'm liking the fierceness. I'm liking it all, honey. It's giving vacation vibes. It's about to be December, October. It's about to be Halloween. First of all, before we get to December, let's talk about October. End of the month. End of the month. Ain't nothing happening, you know. I live in South Africa, so we don't celebrate Halloween like that. I don't think I've been to a Halloween party or I've dressed up, but I'm thinking of it, you know. I'm thinking of doing a little bit of something, but even though I don't really wanna, but I am. First of all, Halloween, end of October. That means we're 2 months away from my 28th birthday. How excited am I? I'm flipping excited. It's like I'm getting an award or something on the 28th that I don't know about. You know what I'm excited about? I'm excited to, like, see how far I've come. You know, like, oh my gosh. It's been a long journey. It's been a long journey. It's been a long ride. And I'm still on the horse. I just want to express myself more. And I want to be in an environment where I can express myself more. Well, let me tell you what was in my notes that I was jotting down, and I was like, the gender role reversals are real right now, because it's like all the women are just escalating to being super mad independent, and all the men are just like, okay, well, I want to take a step back and I want to do what I feel like doing. And it's like, it's not gotten far, but like it's taken over the world. I feel like the 4B movement is gonna take over the world. Am I bitter about men? I don't think I'm bitter. I think I know better now. You know, when you know better, you do better. So I'm not bitter when it comes to men. I think I've gotten over it. I've gotten over the whole I don't want them to their behavior to consume my life. So I'm not bitter when it comes to men in terms of like relationships and stuff. I just learned my lesson, and I know now that I don't have to deal with it, you know, like I wake up knowing that I don't have attachments. I wake up knowing that I really don't have to text anyone how my night was. So that for me is like pure joy, that no one gets access to me. You know, you all have to see me when I post. There's no one that's like, oh, I know how she's feeling. No, 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 no. I feel like I should wear my orange top. I feel like I should wear my orange top, guys, because I wanted to wear my orange. I'm gonna do it right the hell now. But I just feel as though like, I don't know, you know? So we went to Checkers, obviously to buy some groceries, and they gave us these cute little My Little Shop Go Extra, Goes Extra, whatever, little thingy-mabobbies, super cute. And I just feel as though like, while I'm playing with it and opening it, I just want to discuss it, you know, the whole idea of like women now, like we're not, it's not about being bitter, it's not about having tit for tat, it's more of like, I want my safety, you know, knowing that I'm safe, knowing that I don't have to, you know, be involved in people's mess, you know, like, ugh. I feel like if more women see their value and more women are like, wait, is it worth my time? Is it worth my energy? Is it something that I want to do? Being in a relationship with a guy right now, is a step that you'll take if you want to get to know yourself in a partnership. But if you want to get to know yourself on your own and you want to cultivate your own leadership and your own direction and control your own mind, it's best to stay single. It's not a death sentence. It's not, you're not being a cat lady. I feel like being a cat lady is the same thing as being a piece, because you're not worried about someone stressing you out. You're not worried about someone putting your health at risk. You know, it's just a thing of you're not having to babysit and carry people's mtwalo and burdens. I understand people will be like, that's your whole relationship. You have to want to be able to carry someone's burdens. No, not for me. I don't want to carry anyone's struggles. You can carry that, okay? Like these arms. How would a man, like, I wouldn't even respect you if you came to me thinking you're a man, saying, please hold my bags. I'll be like, no. Look at this. No. I don't want to. Also, like, I don't want to be the mother to a guy. Like, I don't like that. I don't like men that want to be fixed. You know, it's like, dude, go back in your room and fix yourself if you need to, okay? But I don't like men that need to be fixed. I'm super picky now. Child, just a lot. I don't want kids at this point. Now I'm just like, don't throw that at me. Like, I just want a lot of peace in my life. You know, I don't want someone to come in my life and bring all the baggage and stuff and think, oh, well, you're gonna hold it for me because like you really want love. I feel like the more I get to understand men and understand their schemes and their strategies, I'm fully aware that they're not capable of giving you love unless they love themselves wholeheartedly, unconditionally, and they care about themselves. So I've never really seen a guy actually just genuinely just give love just because, you know, it's almost like a give and take situation. So I wouldn't want myself to fall back into that false mindset of love. Like, there's true love, and oh my gosh, love, men are gonna love me. Love, like, no. Like, I'm so glad that men have shown me their true side. Like, they didn't hide it, maybe because they were jealous of me, maybe because they felt insecure, but they've shown me their true self. So I'm glad I've gotten to see that, and not like the representative. Because like a lot of women, we're getting to see the representative of men, you know? This whole, yeah, like, I'm this great guy. You know what Nick Cannon was saying on with Dr.
Alex, if anything,
They have been equally yoked to your low functioning dysfunction that you have learned to survive in.
because I use my tools to because first of all, let's you're acting as if I'm entering every scenario with the full me, and we all, every time someone meets someone, you're meeting their representative. I know how to turn on the perfect man.
Depending
and
on
so
the
therefore
person,
I may have manipulated a situation, and therefore, so it's to no discredit to anyone else,
I got
but
you.
I've come into every situation. I can be God-fearing, celibate, the one that you want. I can tell you everything that you want in a man and show you that. I can open the doors, lay down the cloak, send the jet, do it all to be like, oh my goodness, I've never, and then Toxic Nick shows up, and you like, this motherfucker got me.
No, but
he
what
done
you said
gave me
is
the
perfect.
draws, and I ain't heard from him in 3 weeks.
What you said is perfect. No, what you said is perfect, because you named all of the low-functioning, superficial things that a low-functioning woman would fall into.
Oh my gosh, I've seen guys do that to me. So it's like, now that I'm 27, going on 28, I can't be delusional. I don't have to be delusional, right? I don't have kids. I'm not married, never been. And I shouldn't want to force giving a man access to my body. I shouldn't want that so badly over achieving my goals, over being the ultimate cat lady. You know, when you have learned through all your lessons and you're like, you know what, I don't have to deal with it, you're truly at a point where you're fed up and you don't have to deal with it. And to the outside, I come off as bitter and sad and, you know, like, girl, it's okay, girl, like, don't worry, like, you're pretty, like, how are you so, I'm not insecure, no. I just know how men will react to me. It's not a surprise anymore, right? You're not now chasing this whole fantasy of love, la 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 la, L-O-V, L-O-V, love. No, you have to understand, like, we all as women have different experiences of men. Most of us similar experiences in different ways of telling these experiences. You have to decipher if it's for you or not. Not all of us have to get married. Not all of us have to have kids. All my experiences, was it great? You know, even though I was giving my all, I wouldn't want to go back to the old me where I was so naive and I was so enabling and coddling and like, oh shame, maybe it's because like I want people to understand that you don't have to do something that violates your body, your spirit, because you're gonna regret it. I don't care what society says. I don't care how your family feels. You don't have to go into something if you know the ends of it. Like, I know people be like, oh, people change. I'm sure men change. I'm sure there's a man out there that wants to show you different. No, it's chilled now. You know, I've already seen what I had to see, and now I'm like, I'm a bit turned off a bit. Not a bit, more than turned off. I'm just lights off. I've been in the thick of it so much that I'm just like, no. Even when I didn't have anything and I was trying to be my best and I wasn't being toxic, even though I didn't have anything, and I had every reason to be toxic to this guy and be weird and dismiss him, I didn't. So it just shows how, yeah, you can be the most beautiful, most perfect girl, but when it comes to relationships, they don't help you. They don't help you grow. They don't help you learn more about yourself. They don't help you with anything. If anything, they hinder you. And that's what I found. there was that one Instagram model, where she was like older on, I think, TikTok, and people were like, she's beautiful, beauty doesn't mean anything. I feel like people like to equate like happiness with being in a relationship. Like, what people are not going to tell you is what happens behind closed doors. Obviously, they're going to tell you the good parts. Behind closed doors, I'm doing this, he's doing this, I'm doing this, you know. So it's like, I don't have to go through that. The whole game playing, the tit for tat, if I don't want to do it. That should be something that I can be like, okay, I'm like 65 and I'm like bored. Hey, I'm looking for a guy. Hi. So how do you want to waste my time? When you're a woman and you have all these goals, all these career goals, and all these places that you want to go, what are these? Oh my gosh, what is in here? Pampers. I'm talking about marriage and relationship and not having kids, and Pampers. Lovies. These are so cute, minis. So I got a delivery truck of my minis. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I'm gonna keep these. But it's just like, I'm at a point where it's like, I'm happier, I'm much better, my mind is clearer, I function better, and I'm not having to watch my back all the time. I'm not having to humble myself. Other guy had a kid like 2 years ago, and the child is under 3 years, and he's so eager to take me out on a date. I declined because it's like, why? Who would think of leaving someone that you were just in a relationship with to go and entertain someone who's single? You can see the state of that. You can see how that poor behavior is, you know? That's a turn off for me. It's like, you can't trust these people. You can't trust them. You can't trust them to be loyal to you. It's always something. And it's like, I don't have to deal with it. I'm grateful as how to have seen the true form. Because now, like, I don't have to be in denial, paint someone as what they're not, because I'm trying to, like, I see their potential, and I'm like, you know, you could be a great CEO, and they're not even trying to be a CEO. They just want to be attached to me. They just want to be associated with me. No. I think that's why it's like important. Like, if you're a woman, right, and you have actually sat down with yourself and you've spent a couple of years with yourself and you've written down the pros and the cons, you don't have to do something that you don't want to do. That's something I would tell my younger self. If you don't want to deal with a guy's baggage, don't do it. Okay? A lot of this struggle love has been literally shoved down our throats as women. You have to struggle. If you struggle, if he puts you through tests, that means he likes you. If he pulls your hair like you're a primary school child, that means he likes you. Like, if that for you is too much and you don't want to go through it, you don't have to do it. That's something I would tell a young girl. Don't date. Focus on yourself. Focus on your career. In terms of men, all they want is your body. They want access to your body. It's not me being negative. It's what's gonna happen eventually. You have to be prepared for that give and take. You have to be prepared to for secrets to come out and discover things, and if that's what you want to do, go for it. But understand that will take away from learning about yourself, and that will take away from discovering yourself more and growing within yourself and glowing up. Like, the biggest glow ups come from women leaving men behind. Like, every time a woman leaves a guy that's playing her, cheating on her, doing her wrong, she has the biggest glow up. So it's not about healing your inner child, healing your younger self of codependency, of what people would tell you, like, you're so pretty, you should be with a man. No, I'm actually right that I'm not allowing a guy to siphon off of my energy. I'm right for not allowing a guy to associate himself with me because he wants status, because he wants to run and tell all his friends because he has nothing going for himself, right? I'm right in keeping myself single. I don't want to be married. I'm not waiting for the right one because I don't believe there is the right one. I do believe that there are people who are good at acting. There are men who are good at acting. Y'all are good at acting, but I don't believe that men can give me love. So it's easier for me to move on from people who ghost. It's easier for me to move on from past people because I know their true nature. I know their intentions, and instead of lying to myself and being like, no, he has all this potential and he's like a butterfly and he's like gonna buy me acres and he's gonna buy me my villa in Greece. Yeah. It's like, no, that's all a fairy tale. You know, let me just clean it up for you, honey. That's what it's doing. Your eyes clear? That's all a fairy tale, babe. All of it. My time. I like my sleep. I like my privacy. And knowing that no one knows about me except me. And if I tell my family members, that's a flex. That's a flex. I think I used to want to be so attached. I used to want to be in a relationship and now I'm more like, oh my gosh, I need to do them squats.
CocoaButterHoney presents Something to Watch Sunday.
I should reject this husband. Back down. I know your demise, my disguise. I know you think about me. I know I changed your life. I hope it bothers you that you are not on my mind. I know you think about me. I know I changed your life. I hope it bothers you that you are not on my mind. I know you think about me. I know I changed your life. I hope it bothers you that you are not on my mind. I know you think about me. I know I changed your life. I hope it bothers you that you are not on my mind. Now I'm focused on the grind. Driving you.